Russians tweet claim Muslim woman ignored terror victims, and so much else. It turns out the Russians were behind a tweet that suggested a Muslim woman ignored victims of the Westminster terror attack, and also behind many other attempts to use the internet to influence opinion in the United States and Europe. Twitter has said Russian agents were behind user @SouthOnester, which posted an image of a woman in a hijab walking on Westminster Bridge, London, after the March attack in which Khalid Masood drove onto the footpath, killing 4 people and injuring many more. He also fatally stabbed a police officer. At the time, the woman in the picture spoke out against the claims being made on the internet, saying she had been devastated by the attack and tried to help. She was backed up by the photographer, who said other pictures showed she was visibly upset. The truth about the tweet has emerged just as MPS in the UK are about to start an inquiry into Russian interference in British politics, and with a similar investigation well underway in the Thus, the British Prime Minister has launched her strongest verbal attack on Russia, claiming that it interferes in elections and plants fake news stories to sow discord. Us lawmakers have released a small sample of 14 adverts placed on Facebook by Russian-backed groups. According to Wired, all the ads were paid for in Russian rubles, and most were created close to midnight or in the very early morning, U.S. Pacific Time. That's right in the middle of the working day in Moscow and St. Petersburg. One of the ads shows a drawing of a buff Democratic Senator Bernie Sanders, while another has a picture of a Hillary Clinton supporting devil arm wrestling Jesus. Another seems to support gun rights. Another is anti-immigration. One supports the secession of Texas from the U.S., and one says it's about a man who claims to be former President Bill Clinton's son. The New York Times reported Facebook saying the Internet Research Agency, a shadowy Russian company linked to the Kremlin, posted roughly 80,000 pieces of divisive content shown to about 29 million people between January 2015 and August 2017. After being liked, shared and followed, the posts reached 126 million users. Facebook also said it found and deleted more than 170 accounts on Instagram that had posted about 120,000 pieces of Russia-linked content. Twitter said it had found and suspended more than 2,700 accounts linked to the Internet Research Agency, which posted roughly 131,000 tweets between September and November 2016. Outside the Internet Research Agency, more than 36,000 automated accounts had posted 1.4 election-related tweets linked to Russia over the 3-month period. Google said it had found 18 YouTube channels likely associated with the Internet Research Agency that posted more than 1,100 political videos. Those weren't well watched, with a total of 309,000 views from mid-2015 to late 2016. A list of 2752 deactivated Twitter accounts linked to the Internet Research Agency has been released. A New York Times report said the way the Russians used Facebook, Google and Twitter suggested a surgical deployment of incendiary content across all 3 platforms with the aim of dividing Americans at critical moments in the election season. In 2016, with the Black Lives Matter movement grabbing headlines, the Internet Research Agency created groups that supported the movement, including the far-reaching Blacktivists account, and other groups opposed to it, such as Back the Badge. Wired reported @SouthOnester, the Russian Twitter account behind the woman walking past the Westminster terror victim tweet, had posted other tweets that seemed to be trying to influence events in the UK. After the Brexit vote, @SouthOnester tweeted, "I hope UK after Brexit vote will start to clean their land from Muslim invasion. And UK voted to leave future European caliphate. Brexit vote." About France, it tweeted, "France is turning into a shithole thanks to weak immigration laws and EU regulations." A network of accounts had posted pro- and anti-Brexit, anti-immigration and racist tweets around the time of the UK referendum, and had also targeted posts in response to terrorist attacks across Europe. In a speech this week, British Prime Minister Theresa May said Russia was trying to undermine free societies and sow discord in Britain and the West by weaponizing information and deploying its state-run media organizations to plant fake stories. Russian actions in Europe included meddling in elections, hacking the Danish Ministry of Defense, and the German Bundestag, May said,